guys, if you're watching this video, you probably already have your VN Ensemble Pro server set up with all your instruments, and you're looking to merge it with the Bome translation layer. So to do so, what you need to do is realize that OTR is going to be trying to send CC118 to the instance to disable it. My personal workflow is one instrument per instance. Now, within each instrument, I do have a ton of articulations. So for example, if I click on, right now I've got a Strazov Arva library loaded in. So I'm going to click on the first instance, click on contact, and you'll see within contact that I actually do have a number of articulations set up. Now I do have an articulation map built for Arva. That's not what this video is about, but this is about making sure your VN Ensemble Pro instance is set up to receive CC118. Now for me, if I click on MIDI controllers, in this particular instance, I had not set up any commands, nothing coming in from CC controllers. What we want to do is make sure that we're receiving CC118. We can do this the old way, which is one by one, and that would be a pain. But in an instance like this, where I've got multiple MIDI channels, we want to make sure we cover all the potential MIDI channels. So I've got one instance. So one instance can receive up to 16 MIDI channels. And that's what the OTR disabled template has included. It's in the extras folder in OTR. So we're going to be using that as a base. We're going to go up to instance, and we're going to go to merge project. We're going to select disabled template blank CC118 from the OTR extras folder. This is here for this purpose. When we click open, it's going to try to merge the instruments in it, which there are none, and it will ask to merge the automation. We're going to check that and click OK. Half of our work just got completed for us. This put in MIDI channel 1, CC118 for all 16 channels. Now what we would have to do is go in and make sure that each of these are disabled. If you want to do it really quickly, you can click on the instrument and type ID and hit enter. This is the quickest way to do it. ID, enter, ID, enter, ID, enter, ID, enter. This is a pain. It's better that this is solved in the beginning, but if you are trying to merge your template with this particular process, there's no way around it. And just if you're scratching your head and feeling like this is not going to be a comfortable thing to do, I want you to know that I built my entire template without this. And then I went back and had to add all this to all the hundreds of instruments. So you can get it done. I have faith in you. But you would do that for each particular instance. So for example, you'd go through the next instance and you would go to instance, merge project. Make sure you don't click open. Open will override everything. We want to merge it. Click open. Make sure you check automation, and then come back and do the same thing again. ID enter, ID enter, ID enter. There's some other ways that you can build these. I found this to be the quickest. And I'm not going to go through this whole process for all the instruments, but I do want to show you. So you go all the way down that list. You do this for each instance. If you already have it set up, you're good to go. That's going to be it for this video. If you are looking at how to set up the entire VN Ensemble workflow, those are in other OTR videos, but this is how you get VN Ensemble Pro, an existing setup, ready to be merged with the Bome translation layer. So if you do this for all of your instances and make sure that they're set up to receive CC118, and you are using Bome and you're using OTR 2.1, it should all work magically together. You just have to make sure that each of your instances in VN Ensemble Pro have this set up. I will say there is a caveat. You can set up VN Ensemble Pro instances in a myriad of ways. If you have set these things up to receive different ports and whatnot, beyond just MIDI N1, channel 1, you may actually have to go in and set up this guy for all the different particular ports. So this is one VEPro plugin. You'll know it if you have it, because at that point you'd probably be some sort of an advanced VN Ensemble Pro user who knows how to set things up. So you would know what I'm talking about. If you don't, approach things, if you don't just approach things with one instrument per instance, it may seem crazy. You may say, how is my server going to run that many instances? You're going to be just fine. I'll break that down in another video, but for now, let's just stick with this, merging projects, and thanks for watching.